So we left it on, I think only for like 8 minutes, I think 8 or 9 minutes, and I went and washed it out and washed it out again, and then I looked at it in the mirror and the gray is gone. Guten Morgen, everyone. It is time to admit a mistake, which is sometimes important in life. Not everything goes as planned, and sometimes you just have to own it. And today's gonna be one of those days. I colored my hair. Better said, I let somebody color my hair. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know it's been kind of a theme with me that I haven't had a haircut in like 3 months because of the lockdown that's in place. And in addition to this funky red pimple on my eye that's just not going away, I haven't been feeling very pretty. So many people are going through exactly the same thing. People, you know, who are used to, like people who have totally gray hair, who are used to having all the gray away, people who are usually blonde and now they've got, you know, roots and all that. I get that. I know, a lot of us are in the same boat. By the way, have I ever worn a red shirt in a video before? I don't think so. And Marcus has mostly gray hair now, and he colored it once himself and it looks so artificial, and I thought it made him look even older than his gray hair that I basically forbid him to ever do it again, and I also promised myself that I would never do it either. Yeah. Never say never. Marcus's brother and Marcus's brother is a male. Marcus's brother and his girlfriend visited us twice last year, and the first time they came, his hair was like perfectly colored and it looked so natural, and I was like, where did you get that done? And he said, my girlfriend did it. I'm leaving her name out of this, but I don't think she will ever watch this, but if you do, I'm not blaming this on you. You did exactly what I wanted. And I'm just realizing afterwards, no, it's not what I wanted. So let's call her Barbara. Marcus's brother said, oh, Barbara did it. And I was like, it looks amazing. But then I didn't really think much of it. And then a couple months later, they came to visit again and it looked even better. Like it just looked so natural. And y'all know this is gray, and I got a lot of gray on the sides. And like I said, I can't style my hair at the moment. I got this thing on my eye. I was just looking for something to change. Press thumbs up if you've been there before. So now the lockdown is finally relaxing a little bit, and they wanted to come up and visit us again. They live about 4 hours south of us in Germany, and I just got the idea. I said, can you ask Barbara to bring the stuff with to color my hair too? Barbara has a former training as a stylist, so it's not like she doesn't know what she's doing. So they came up, we had a great weekend. It was so nice to just like have visitors again, to have somebody in this house besides me and Marcus and the cat. Yes, I'm talking about you up there, Chitty. Like I said, that's another thing. I know there are people who have not had visitors for like almost a year, and wasn't that extreme with us, so counting my blessings. Marcus's brother had sort of the kind of same gray hair that I had, and I just told Barbara, whatever you did to him, do it to me. And yeah, we set up our little beauty salon here, and she brought the cape with and the thing, and yeah, and put, you know, it's like a gel. It's like a stinky gel that you get put in your hair and it starts to like bubble and foam. And then we did the Monster Mash. Kidding. And I told her, listen, you know, I don't want it to be like jet black. I just don't want the gray to be so shiny and gray. And, you know, however it looks on Marcus's brother, I think that's perfect. And I would be really happy if that is also the same way it does with me. So we left it on, I think only for like 8 minutes, I think 8 or 9 minutes. And I went and washed it out and washed it out again. And then I looked at it in the mirror and the gray is gone, but it's not necessarily very, how you say,
natural looking.
So I'm gonna show you in a second right after this commercial break. Did you get one? What was it about? Write it in the comments below. So as you know, my hair is just, I can't do anything with it right now. I have to wear a hat anyways. And I was supposed to go to my barber this weekend and get it cut, which I was really looking forward to, but I had to cancel because I'm gonna be on a and I think one of the problems of what it is that I don't like about it is just that, yeah, it's still just so much hair and it doesn't look good anyways. And then it's just sort of all one kind, it's like one color. And people with my skin tone usually don't have, you know, like really like monotone hair color. There's always a little bit of a difference in shade, you know, like subtle natural highlights and stuff like that. And there really isn't much of that in my hair right now. So do you want to take a look at it? All right. So here we are. Actually, in this light, it doesn't look too bad. Like I said, I can't really do anything with it. And do you see how it's just kind of all like one color? One major problem is, and this is, yeah, I mean, this could have been obvious to me in the beginning, and let me just say it again. Barbara did exactly what I was asking for. It's my bad that I'm, you know, not as happy with it as I thought I would be. But it's because, you know, like this part of my beard is so gray, and then the darkness like just stops right there, and it's like, how is that gonna work? So let me show you the color a little bit closer. Here you can see, you know, and especially because I have such a big forehead now, it just so, the contrast is so, you know, so strong. But yeah, like I said, it's especially this side. This side may be a little bit less for some reason. I just feel like even when I get it cut this weekend on the, it's still probably not gonna look natural. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm thinking that after they cut it, I want to get an idea of what it looks like, and then maybe I'll decide to have them, you know, maybe they can fix it in the salon by adding some highlights or something, or maybe, you know, just putting a little bit of gray back into it, or maybe I'll do something like really drastic and color my hair one of those like cotton candy gray colors. What do you think about that idea? Somebody please stop me. Am I going through like a midlife hair crisis? Or am I going through a midlife crisis and I'm taking it out on my hair? But what I mean is, I bet that they would suggest that they do the coloring before they cut it. But I want to see what it looks like after it's cut before I decide if I want to get it colored. By the way, this is a washout color, and so I've been trying to wash it every day, and like when I'm in the shower, I wash it like 2 or 3 times. And I think once I'm in the sun and, you know, maybe put some chlorine water, chlorine, that'll help too. Okay, I'm starting, the sun's getting brighter, just like I wish my hair color would. But so chlorine and sun, that's gonna lighten it up anyways, and eventually it's just gonna wash out, which is a good thing. So maybe I'll just forget the idea of having it colored in the salon. But, so any hair experts out there, if you're watching this, let me know, what do you think I should do with it now? Should I just leave it like it is? I think one of the things that's gonna be important is to shave off my beard, because just having black until here and then gray, and my beard, even before it was gray, it was always pretty light. It was like a very light brown, and that just doesn't work. So I think one of the ways that will help me like keep the illusion afloat. I'm all about my secret today, aren't I? Is to, yeah, get rid of the beard, because that's just not gonna work. But I wonder, what if I just get rid of this part and leave this? But this is, yeah, really light. This is probably the most interesting video you've watched all day, isn't it? Like I said on this channel, it's like a variety show, and I wanted to also have an outlet that I can just, you know, talk to you like this as well without having to have a script and like producing anything. And you can follow the progress on the Very Unofficial Travel Guides, because that's gonna be where I'm gonna be posting, you know, most of what's going on in the next few weeks, as well as on the Very Unofficial Travel Guides Facebook and on my Instagram, which is basically an Instagram for everything, and that's at Mr. Morgan O'Brien. If you stuck around to the end, I'm gonna give you a secret word, and that secret word is tree. So if you watch to the end, somehow write something about a tree in your comments, and then I'll know that you're one of the few people. See you soon.